People who know me knows I love to tell stories, and probably I'm going to start with a story. A wise man said that if you were to be in a boat with different people in that boat, who is the first person to fall when the boat is about to capsize? Is the people with less power, or the people who are the minority, or the people who don't understand the terrain of the place? And that's how African students sometimes feel whenever they come to a new place. But we need to keep that boat balanced. But how do we keep that boat balanced? To ensure that no one has fallen, and to ensure that people will stay in the boat and enjoy the boat and enjoy their ride until they get to their destination. So when I think about Photo Boys, I think about the boat. I think about how Photo Boys allowed me to experience community, to experience home, to experience my fellow scholars, to hear from them that I'm not alone in this journey. Because that was what kept the boat balanced. That was what kept me balanced. So for example, when we go to our meeting and we share our challenges, we share our worries, we share about how we're struggling with the academics basically, or probably how we are struggling with even applying for jobs, or probably how we're struggling with our assets. Because sometimes you get to an interview and somebody will tell you your asset is a concern, or probably you're talking in class and you're saying that I'm not enough, or probably I hear all of those challenges, and people were saying like, oh, Ahmed, I hear you, I feel you, I know what you feel. And that's what Photo Voice is. Photo Voice is beyond the project, it's beyond the process, it's a safe space. It's a space for open conversation. So when we take our photos and then we are sharing those challenges, it's beyond just taking photos. It's a space where you can express your being. It's a place where you feel that there's somebody who won't take your assets for like, oh, we are together African students. So I continue to think, how do we create this smaller space for African students? How do we create those space for community, those space for interaction? How do we create home far away from home? And the truth is that when I look at the concept of home, people used to think that home is a place or a physical space, but home is beyond that. Home is an experience, it's a feeling, it's how people make us feel. And that's what I felt with the support we got from MasterCard Foundation scholars, the support we got from fellow colleagues during this process, even studying the pandemic, where you feel like you're a stranger. In fact, I didn't even know my school. I didn't even know what it looks like. In fact, I've not even been to the toilet, so I'm struggling when we're doing our meeting. At the Christian Aquila building there. So again, but home is an experience, it's a feeling, and that's the reason why we want to always come back here. You would notice probably I've come to Edinburgh a couple of times. It's not because I love the weather. It's because of the people. It's because I feel connected to the people. I feel connected to fellow scholars. I feel connected to the movement. I feel connected to this is somebody. These are fellow students, fellow colleagues who understand me. And that's why I always want to come back. So how do we create that space for students to feel that they are part of an institution? How do we create an institutional change by recognizing the challenges that African students face in transitioning into institutions like this? How do we create that space? Sometimes they don't even want the solution. All they want is that I hear you. I know, I understand what you feel. That's what I want to hear. And that's the space Photo Voice has created. Tonight, I would just want to appreciate everybody for keeping that both balanced. Fellow scholars, mentors who have been providing that support, thank you for keeping that boat from falling, and thanks for keeping the boat balanced. Thank you very much.